Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. I am paying tribute this week to Betty White, who at age 99 passed away last week. It's surprising how many of us were shocked by that, because I guess we all thought that Betty would live forever. She is probably the most recognizable and beloved talent we ever had who walked the face of this earth. She is beloved by so many from mostly television, but here at the At Home Film Festival, I'm also going to show you some of her films that we need to check out. Betty's most claim to fame is television, where she won 5 Emmy Awards. She's mostly known for this show, The Golden Girls, where actually she won 1 Emmy for that and was nominated every other year it was on the air. So that's quite an accomplishment of its own. But she had been in so many different series, whether they're comedy or drama. She always brought flair to everything she did. She always found nuances in her role. Everyone loved Betty White, and mostly the gay people loved her and the Golden Girls. But this isn't my favorite Betty White TV show. She also won Emmys and acclaim for the Mary Tyler Moore Show and Hot in Cleveland. She also, by the way, guest starred on Saturday Night Live and won an Emmy. She was involved in a game show, not only years and years ago when she did Password with her husband, even more recently she was doing game shows on TV. Betty is so diverse and funny, and really spontaneously funny, not just scripted funny, spontaneously funny. So this is a tribute to Betty White. I could never encompass everything about Betty, but I'm going to find a few highlights for you. So let's go take a look. Thank you, Betty, for all that you've done for us. My favorite work of Betty White's is actually the Mary Tyler Moore Show. She won 3 Emmys on that show. And actually, the interesting fact about the Mary Tyler Moore Show is every year it was on the air, it won an Emmy for Best Supporting Actress, except for 1 year. And I thought they did a great job with ensemble and people in the show. This is such a good scene, I want to do it with volume. So let's watch Betty act.
It's a very critical time. Well, I'm sorry, this is a very critical time for me, too. Oh, my poor baby. There was no need for violence. But why, anyway, sitting and talking is one thing, but why you should deliberately destroy an innocent souffle that never did you any harm. One moment of harm, that's beyond me. I think you've gone too far. You're bananas, you know that? Nothing you have said could ever make me change my mind about Lars.
We're ready for rehearsal, Sue Ann.
Excuse me. I have a show to do. Phyllis, Mary. She won't let him go. Mary, please. Talk to her. Oh, lovely, Billy. I see you found a third cam.
Okay, hold it. Sue Ann, listen to me, because I've got to be in the screening room in 45 seconds. Ted already knows about this thing with you and Lars. You know what a big mouth Ted has. And what Ted doesn't tell, I will tell. And pretty soon it's going to be all over the station. And they're not going to think that that's a terrific image for the happy homemaker. So you see, it comes down to a choice. Either Lars or your show. I've got to go. I will see you later.
Oh, that's funny. So my favorite of her TV shows was the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Ironically, she was in a show called Life with Elizabeth, where she couldn't even cook, the total opposite of this character. But what else has Betty done? Let's take a look at some of her movies, shall we? On a dramatic level, Betty did The Lost Valentine, available on the Hallmark Channel. Oh my God, if you want to see me ugly cry, you have to watch The Lost Valentine, where Betty has gone back for over 60 years waiting for her husband to come back from war. Does he ever? We'll never know, but she does get a Valentine that she had never seen from a letter that got missing. Tugs at your heart. It's really a wonderful performance. There's no really comedic side in this, which is odd for Betty because it's a dramatic role, and she shows us how love can be so strong and last forever. Then Betty, of course, is always this funny sidekick in many comedies, including The Proposal, which is really a fun romantic comedy with Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. And it's good, even if Betty wasn't in it. But, of course, she is a scene stealer. And don't forget her in You Again. Love this movie with Kristen Bell and Jamie Lee Curtis, Sigourney Weaver, and Betty White. It's a few dollars to rent on Prime and just a few more to buy on Prime. Then, of course, she was in Bringing Down the House, available for free for Prime members with Steve Martin, Queen Latifah, and, of course, a very funny Betty White. She has such a small part, but she makes the most of it, and it's riotous. Let's take a look.
He don't want your child support. He just want a relationship with his white daddy. A little chocolate vanilla swirl. That magical night at the crack house.
Just be quiet.
Wait just a second, my shoes.
Here she comes, here she comes.
Sanderson, is everything okay? I thought I heard Negro.
No?
Only Betty White could say such a line without being involved in the cancel culture. Then we have Lake Placid, available on Stars for free if you're a subscriber, and for a few dollars on Amazon Prime. Betty, of course, has the tiniest role in this movie about this super giant alligator, written by, surprisingly, TV's David E. Kelly, who did The Practice and Boston Legal. What? Betty only has a scene or two, but she does the most with her part, like she does in any movie, and her role is also crucial to the film. But what does she do in this movie? I don't know. Is that her cow? What? Betty, what? Oh my God. Oh, Betty! No cows are harmed in the making of this movie. Betty is still a lover of PETA. Thank you. Whether it's a scene-stealing supporting role or a great role in a movie, Betty White is here forever for us in our hearts. If you want to celebrate her 100th birthday, which she didn't quite make it to, on January 17th, Fathom Events will be having at movie theaters Betty White, a celebration. So let's go to Fathom Events, get tickets, and go enjoy Betty White. What did I miss of your favorite Betty? Comment down below. Hey, I'm down here. I don't see the comments. Please comment. And, of course, share and subscribe. I will see you next week, and we will all think of Betty forever. Thank you, Betty White. Ooh, I remember that scene.